Good evening, everybody. My name is Kimberly Mendoza, and I am a speaker. And tonight, I want to talk to you about a couple things. But before I do, just by a show of hands, I would love to know, honestly, how many of you are currently going through something difficult, something trying, could be relationships, money, health. Yeah, really, if we're all honest, the truth of the matter is we're all going through something. And we're either going through something, we just came out of something, or we're certainly headed towards something. And so my question tonight for you is, what do you do when the bottom drops out? I'm going to give you a little bit of background about myself. I was married for 28 years, 3 beautiful children, white picket fence. It was lovely, or so I thought, but it wasn't. About midway through my marriage, I was married to a very difficult man, very controlling man, and he came to me midway with our marriage and confessed to me that he had a severe addiction to pornography. I didn't know about this. We worked through it together because that's what a good wife will do, right? Stand by her man, stick it out. And so that's what we tried to do, and he did obtain victory through that, and a few years later, he said, I had this great practice and everything, but I think somebody here said it, heart isn't quite in it so much, and I need to go elsewhere. I'm feeling a calling. So yes, let's go to ministry. Let's get into ministry. And so we did, and 3 years later, we started a church, and it was awesome. It was wonderful. And we led that for a little over 10 years. And after 10 years of time, once again, he came to me and he said, I just feel like my heart isn't in it anymore. I feel like I'm being called out. And about 10 months after that, he came to me one day and confessed that he was having an affair. And I said, "Are you smoking crack?" Yep. Third confession, he was. He was smoking crack. He wasn't only smoking it, but he was snorting it. He was injecting it. So once again, I thought we would be the billboard couple for all Christians across the world. Let's figure this out. But to no avail. After a year, I finally said, I've had enough. I surrendered. And I asked myself again, Kimberly, what are you going to do? The bottom just dropped out again. I'm here tonight to encourage you to do one thing. I want you in your mind to think about the tallest redwood tree you can possibly imagine. I was born up north, tip-top of California, Crescent City. Spit, yes, it's a very small town, the tip-top of California. And the redwood trees that are up there are magnificent. And you just look at them and you say, these have got to be the biggest, most, intense, heavy-duty trees. But let me tell you one thing about the redwood trees. They stand together. And the reason why they stand together is because their root system is very shallow. And they're interlocked with one another. You see, when the bottom fell out for me, I found out what I needed to do, and that was to reach out. I couldn't do this thing alone. There's just no way that I could have endured what I went through. But it didn't finish there, folks. My ex-husband, just in this past December, we'd been divorced for 4 years, was going to be fired from a major law firm. Recently, it was in the news. He decided to go in, take a gun, shoot his senior partner and kill him, go to his other partner and critically wounded him, and then after that, shot himself. See, this is what happens, people, when the bottom truly does drop out. And I'm here to tell you and encourage you, that's not the end of the story. That's not the end of the story for him. I know where he is, and his heart is finally at rest. But I'm here, my kids are here, and I'm encouraging you that raised your hand that had the guts to say, I'm going through something too. Reach out. I'm a life coach. I love to lock arms with other people. I love to intertwine my roots with other people. I've been through things just like you, and I want to continue a journey on with you. Get with me before the end of this weekend, and let me offer you a free 45-minute breakthrough session. I thank you so much for your time.